Hey beautiful people, it's Marissa Monique. So I have been traveling a lot and I've probably been neglecting my precious plants like a little bit. Anyway, I wanted to repot quite a few in the last couple of months and I haven't gotten to do that yet. Got an ear itch, ugh, sorry. I wanted to do that in front of you so you can see what's going on. So the first plant that I'm going to repot is my Alocasia Bambino. We've kind of got a failing leaf here, but I'm going to leave it here because if you look, there might be another one coming out. And sometimes if you cut this, then that one will fail too. So we don't want that. So I might keep this on a little bit longer, but it's totally been just outgrowing this pot. I've had this probably a good 3 or 4 months, maybe even longer, and it's doing really well. It sits in my kitchen by my sink. It loves that area, and so I want to pot it up. So we're gonna go from, like, what is this, a 2-inch pot or 3-inch pot to, I don't know, 4-ish something, 4-ish, 4.5, 5-ish. It's kind of a specialty pot. So yeah, I'm excited to pot this because I feel like it's adapting. It's going to adapt to the pot, and I'm probably gonna have to pot it up again. But anyway, we'll start here. You know, the general recommendation anytime is to never pot a plant up more than 2 inches because the plant will sit in too much soil and the soil will be soggy, and that can create the perfect conditions for root rot. So we don't want root rot. We want to know that this plant is drying out a little bit, and it's pretty dry actually right now. So it's a good time to repot it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some of my soil mixture in here. And I'm really excited about this because I'm excited to see what kind of new growth we experience. You know, it's not the growing season right now, but funny enough, I feel like there are so many of my plants are still just thriving. Like the heat is on. I seem to prefer a more tropical type of plant. I'm not really going to bother these roots too much. Oops. And I'm just going to stick it straight in here. I'm going to take these little morsels that were fell, and I'm going to stick it in here. And then I'm just going to put more soil on top of this and support it. So yeah, but it's not growing season, but I feel like I have quite a few plants because I'm, you know, in California most of the time, and they're just experiencing a lot of growth still. So I can see that they're slowing down a little bit. I've, you know, stopped watering as much certain plants or whatever, but it doesn't seem to stop them. They still seem very happy. Like I said, the heater's on most days a little bit because it's sunny here, but it's still a little bit cooler than normal. So they're getting the sunlight and then experience the warmth. And like I said, I prefer, seems like I prefer more tropical type of plants. So I have to keep, you know, the temperature in here a little warmer. Don't wait until it's freezing. If you know that most of your plants are tropical, don't wait till it's freezing in your home to turn the heater on. That can actually, during the transition of the seasons, that can kind of cause them to go into shock. And so it's important that you say, okay, it's about time to turn the heater on, not just for you. And then also if you're traveling, don't keep the heat so low that the plant is like reacting every time you come back and you turn it back up. So there needs to be some stability with temperature is what I will say. So we have it here in its new pot. I'm excited. Look at this, it's so beautiful. This is from traveling, but we're gonna keep this on here. I'm really excited to see what becomes of this, what becomes of the growth that will probably take place because it's in newer soil now, and so there's more nutrients available to it, and that's why you need to repot also. But you always want to give a plant time to be acclimated to your home environment, you know, for I'd say a good 2 months or so before you actually throw it into some new soil, unless you just know that the soil that it came in is just absolutely icky. Then go ahead and repot it. I hope this helps. I hope you're enjoying your Alocasia Bambino if you have one too.